here with Sean Wang, creator of Runners Comics. And I was just saying, what is this exactly about?
It's basically, I grew up on the Star Wars movies and just wanted to do like a fun sci-fi action comedy adventure. So that's what this story is. It's basically about a group of alien smugglers, and they're, in the first story arc anyway, they're struggling to complete one particular run, and the whole time they're being hounded by police and bounty hunters and the mafia, who are all trying to steal their cargo away from them. And they're just trying to get from point A to point B with the cargo intact. So it's almost like Star Wars meets Smokey and the Bandit. Right. But I'm also a big fan of epic storytelling, like Lord of the Rings. So I'm planting the seeds for like a bigger story that's going to unfold as the series continues. But the first story arc is just a light kind of adventure romp as kind of a fun introduction to the universe.
Now, I'm assuming you have names for all the alien races here.
Yep.
What kind of aliens do we have here?
Just
a rhino dude here.
A whole plethora of different kind of alien races. My main key goal was making each one of them distinct visually, personality-wise.
Right.
So,
because I was going to say, he reminds me almost of like an evil E.T. Which I like E.T. though.
He's the disgruntled captain of the group.
Well, see, there you go. That explains why we feel evil on occasion. Now, how long did it take you to come up with the idea for Runners?
I actually came up with it probably way back in like '96. So it's been a while, gestating and me kind of developing the universe. And I got sidetracked for a little bit. I was a writer and artist for the Tick comic books for a little while. So I got kind of sidetracked from this series, but then eventually around 2000 I decided I really wanted to make a go of this. And I've pretty much been working on that ever since.
And I was looking at some of the artwork in here before. It's absolutely gorgeous artwork.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to end up having to definitely pick this up at some point.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the cartoony style, but still having a lot of detail and making it feel very real.
Right. Now we've also got Last Days of the Flare getting ready to come out.
Formerly titled Last Days of the Flare. Since we got these printed up, the name has changed to Meltdown.
Ah, okay.
But that's coming out from Image Comics later this year.
Now, what's the story behind
that? It's a side project I'm doing in between arcs of Runners. It's a self-contained 2-issue, 96-page story, and it's actually a really great concept that my writer friend David B. Schwartz came up with, and I'm doing the artwork for it. And it's basically a superhero story about a fire-based hero where his powers are killing him. So he's spending his last few days, looking back on his life and trying to figure out where he went wrong and trying to correct his mistakes and failures before he dies. But artistically, I'm having a lot of fun with it because there are certain things like the happier childhood days are done in a more cartoony style, and then as he gets closer to death and as his body starts deteriorating, the style also gets grittier and more realistic and darker. So it's something that I hadn't really seen done much of in comics, and I thought it'd be a fun challenge for me to do as an artist.
Usually it's like when they decide to kill a character off, you don't see anything. It's like you've either reading the book or you don't, and that's it.
Yeah. And also stylistically, you don't really see, one artist really tackling several different styles that kind of support the story structure.
Right, which I did when I was looking through it, I thought it was great because it goes from very cartoony, almost very gritty, almost like a noir type artistry. It's great.
Yeah, it's a style I don't normally work in with a whole lot of black, especially with Runners. I don't have a whole lot of blacks in it and a whole lot of dark areas. So that was a fun thing for me to play with.
And I have to say, I absolutely love this Lord of the Rings. This is phenomenal.
A lot of fun. Wanted to do it as a fun piece of fan art. Love the movies. Been itching to draw the characters because the costumes are so well designed. I just want to do it in a fun, cartoony take.
And now, see, I know what this is.
All right.
We're actually going to take, if I may, real quick. This is our trivia question. If you can figure out what show this is from, we'll have a little Superman to give you when we come back on the air. So, and I know exactly what it is. Well, we'll mention it afterward. Somebody did this. This is amazing. These look exactly like the characters as you see them on television.
Cool.
And that's the only clue you're getting.
I was wondering if I should put the title of the show where people would just figure it out.
It's more fun to let them see if they can figure it out or not. But And now this is just a little sketchbook here?
Yep, those are just 2 pages from this sketchbook, and that was just a book of fun doodles that I've been wanting to do, again, as a break from the image project and my runner series.
Right.
I don't get the chance, with the workload of those 2 books, I don't get the chance to sketch a whole lot and just kind of have fun. So that was what the sketchbook was, just drawing some Star Wars characters, Lord of the Rings, random Marvel characters.
This is absolutely beautiful artwork. It really is. You've got some really nice stuff. Thank you for talking with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you soon. Have good luck. I hope you sell a lot of this. I hope you completely sell out.
That would be nice.
It's like if you come. Actually, do you have a website or anything?
Yes, I do. It is Sean Wang, SeanWang.com, and you could also order my book from that site if you can't find it in stores. And yeah, and I also have a mailing list on my site that you could sign up for to get updates on various projects I'm working on.
And I know you said it once, just one last time. When is Last Days coming out again?
That should be coming out in the fall of this year. We're shooting for November and December for the 2 issues.
Okay.
And it's called Meltdown.
It's called Meltdown. I keep calling it Last Days. It's called Meltdown.
So I'm trying to. You just recently put this out, so I'm trying to get used to it.
So nice to know I'm not the only one. Yeah. So again, thank you very much for talking with us. I appreciate it.
All right.
And we're still here covering ConnectiCon. We'll be back in a few minutes.